Alright guys, this is the situation. I have my wheels back. The reason why is he started sandblasting, the powder coater guy started sandblasting, and the chrome plating is in bad shape and it's peeling up. He only sandblasted one wheel. So he said, look bro, I'm not comfortable with doing it. So I said, okay, what options do we have? He said, I would recommend getting the rims de-chromed, but that's very expensive, like $400, he said, per wheel to do, and the wheels aren't even worth that. So yeah, so I'm not going to do that. I am going to powder coat them myself. He was not comfortable with putting his work out there. And so I said, okay, well, let me take them. He didn't charge me anything. I am going to build a oven extension on this door part. And the wheel will actually sit out here. And I have some insulation in the back of my dad's truck, and I have some sheet metal, and we're gonna try to make a extender. I've seen people do it and it seems to work all right. I am not going for show quality now. I am just trying to get some color on these wheels so I can get my tires mounted back on, which are right sitting over there. I need to use my truck, and I don't have time to worry about buying new rims at this point. I'm just going to get some color on these, hope it turns out pretty good, and then we will go from there. I think I have plenty of powder, but I did order some more today, and I just got a notification saying that my order will be shipped here tomorrow for delivery. So that was like day shipping from Prismatic Powders. So great job guys. Anyways, if I don't have enough powder, I will be shooting them tomorrow too. Hopefully I have enough powder to do what I need to do. It's not going to be perfect, but we're going to try to do the best we can. Alright guys, I'm out. mess, but just an update on the wheel situation. This little contraption for my oven to make my wheels fit is unbelievably actually working. Now, these wheels are pitted up really bad, so I just sprayed this one in super chrome, and you can see the pitting, and so I know it's not going to be anywhere close to perfect, but it's working. Like, we have coverage. I didn't spray inside these hoops. A little overspray got on there, but I didn't need that, but I did spray, you know, around here. But it's unbelievably actually working, and I'm pretty excited. So the first coat is a super chrome, and then on top of that I'm gonna go with this color, the Jamaican teal, and then for the last coat we have shattered glass, which should look epic and just light the wheels on fire in the sun. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm not sure with the rims being in such bad shape, but I mean, this right here is a game changer for me, and I'm super stoked about it. So I have one in here that's cooking right now. I'm gonna take it out and then spray the powder on. This one's cooling down, and this one needs to be wiped down and cleaned before it gets shot too. So this one I haven't touched yet. So that's the situation. It's actually working. I'm pretty happy. Tomorrow I have the day off. My dad gave me the day off just so I could get these wheels done, and it looks like we're going to be able to do that. I am super stoked. Here's a little update. I've got 2 wheels done and they're cooled off. That is in the super chrome. I've got 1 more wheel to spray in super chrome, and the 3rd wheel is in the oven with super chrome. After this wheel is in the oven, I will start shooting Jamaican teal, and we'll see how that goes. I'll check back in a bit. We have 2 wheels right here that have the chrome on here. This is the first base coat. We have 1 wheel in the oven getting the Jamaican teal, and then we have this one which is finished, and it's got the Jamaican teal with shattered glass, and let me tell you, it came out amazing. So I couldn't be more happy. This one is done. After this one comes out the oven, we're gonna pop it up here and go ahead and get that shattered glass clear coat on there. And it's just amazing. I'm so impressed with this little homemade oven extension. We're gonna do these tomorrow. I need to give my wife a break, and my arm is getting tired from, you know, taking them off these hooks, sticking them in the oven, then back on the hooks. You know, they're heavy rims. So it's ridiculously into the next morning. My wife just went inside. She's gonna grab a shower. I went ahead and moved the tires all inside because they were outside. And this is the situation. We got one of the wheels done, and I noticed afterwards that right in here is kind of thin. So I think I'm gonna ask around, but I think I may shoot the Jamaican teal in that one area again, and then put another layer of clear on top of that with the shattered glass. I don't know if you can do that, but I'm gonna see. So that one, if I can do it, will get redone. If I can't, I'm not gonna sweat it. I have this much Jamaican teal powder left. Not a lot. So tomorrow, my other shipment of more Jamaican teal, super chrome, and the clear coat is coming in tomorrow. And good morning, we're back. Today is a new day, and I got probably only a couple hours of sleep last night. Pretty, you could say exhausted. My fingers hurt, like they're just achy. My whole body aches. My arms ache from holding the rims, getting them all, you know, just everything. Alright, so like I was saying, I ache all over, and I just, I feel rough, but that's okay because we're going to check out the wheels we did last night. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this, if I can get out the sun, but super sparkly. But there is a thin spot. So there is a thin spot. I may be re-spraying that. Guys, look how wide that is. Sticking out. It's crazy. Anyways, that's one wheel. I left the other wheel in here to cool down. So let's pull this back and see what this looks like. So this one looks amazing. Let me re-preference this by saying, when I shot this first rim, I for sure was trying to make my Jamaican teal. I was for sure trying to make my Jamaican teal that I had left last for all my wheels, because I was trying to get them all done last night. Once I realized, you know what, that is not the right way to approach it. Put as much Jamaican teal on as you really can without getting too much on there. And that's what I did on this one. I just loaded it up. I took my time. My amazing wife helped me out with that. While I would shoot, she would hold the light. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get back to work because I would like to get these done today. Alright guys, another update going down. Still waiting on powder. That's the story. Still waiting on powder. However, we did get the ones mounted. Look at those tires. 1350s. They're not on the truck. They're just held up there. But look at that sparkle. Super cool. Came out great. Well, great-ish. They're not perfect. I'm not a powder coater, but look at that. Sick setup. I love it. The teal looks really good. And anyways, super stoked with how that came out. So now I am going to just kind of get everything cleaned up a little bit and get ready for when this powder gets here. I won't be able to make it back to the shop tonight before they close since the powder hasn't come, but I should be able to drop them off and get it done before work tomorrow. So that being said, we will see what happens. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat the rest of my food here, and check back in a bit. Alright guys, it has been one thing after another with this project, but here is the situation we have. By the way, these look great. I just finished putting the, those decorative pieces around. I love the tire, like the fitment, everything. I love it. However, the guy at the tire shop couldn't balance this one and this one, the two I took. All he could do is mount them. And just like that, there he goes. UPS just dropped off what should be the rest of my powder I ordered. Let's open this up, see what is inside here. What have we here? Oh. And just like that, ladies and gents, we've got a pound of the Super Chrome. Boom, boom, right there. We've got another pound of the shattered glass. And the one I've been waiting on, 2 pounds of the Jamaican teal. And that was overnight shipping. I only paid $6 for shipping, but I guess because I had over $60 or something, Prismatic decided to help me out. So I'm super grateful for that. Guys, always staying positive when you're doing customization is a big key. It's super easy to get discouraged when you're working on custom stuff. Custom is just that, it's custom, and there's room for lots of error to happen, and that's pretty much, you just gotta learn to deal with it, or else you're gonna get frustrated very easily. And don't get me wrong, I get frustrated at times, but you gotta learn to roll with the punches. And that being said, I mean, look at those things. Oh, they look so good. And super wide. Well, after 2 days of powder coating and trying to figure some stuff out, we have got the last one finished up, and let me tell you, it looks fire. let me put the light on here and just see if this picks up all that sparkle. Oh my goodness. So this is Jamaican teal, but so this is Jamaican teal over super chrome, and then on top of the Jamaican teal we have what's called shattered glass. I'm so glad this little contraption actually worked. Here's a look of inside. It's got this insulation board, and it worked pretty good, so I cannot complain. It definitely went above and beyond my expectations, so I'm super stoked about that. Anyways, folks, we will see you probably next when I get these on the truck. Until then, peace. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, good morning guys. It's the next day before work. It's kind of early for me, but as you can see, we've got 3 of the tires right here. 2 of these are mounted. So you might be asking yourself, hey Tanner, why do you have 2 wheels mounted and the other wheels not? And that is because my powder, I ran out of powder. I could only get 2 wheels done, and while I was waiting for the UPS truck to get there, I went and got 2 tires mounted. However, they could not balance the tires, so because they said, well, from the mold I think my rim was made out of, it was off just a little bit, and the inside of the wheel, where the lug nuts are, was just a little uneven, and it wasn't letting the tire machine mount it up flush. Anyways, I had to take a grinder to the middle of that and kind of flush things out. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that when I get there, they'll be able to balance all the wheels. If not, I will have mounted wheels, but I'll have to figure something about with how to, you know, what's the next step, because to be honest, I really don't know. So let's hope that they can get these balanced, that way I can get my truck back on the road. But you know, who knows, we'll learn to roll. I've learned at this point, expect delays, so I'm totally expecting not to be able to get these balanced, and if I can, that would make my day, but you know, it is what it is. So alright guys, I will catch back with you guys after the shop. Alright guys, update. If you can see in the back there, I got all the wheels mounted, but they could not balance them. They ended up saying it could be due to their balancer. Headed to a place you know, right now. Well, they could not balance the tires, so I'm headed back to the house. This is just an update. I did end up getting the tires mounted, and what I ended up using for balancing, the shops all said they couldn't balance them. I don't know why. Alright guys, so I ended up putting
coolant in there, 20 ounces in each wheel. It went pretty easy, and I took it for a drive, and it is super smooth as it's ever been. So so far I think that's a win for me. So it's up and running, but would you just check out when you hit this with light? And I mean this is not gonna do it justice, but it just sparkles so good, and super happy with how it came out. I will insert a still picture of it right here. All that to say, guys, thanks for watching this video. You know, it was a struggle for me the whole way through this. The whole process just wasn't working and going according to plan. It ended up taking about 2 weeks to get this done when I thought it would only be, you know, a week maximum. So it took a lot longer. I ended up doing everything myself besides mounting the wheels. So thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you next time. I'm out.